guys, how are you? Hope everybody's doing great. I hope you're all collecting pizza points or whatever the heck's going on here. Who even knows? But a while ago, I had a person and then a couple people joined in and were like, yeah, do something like that. But basically, they had just asked, like, hey, could you just show like your dungeon teams and stuff? Just because I feel like we have a lot of the same champs or we're at the same place in our account, and I feel like that would help me to just see what you're doing. I don't usually show that stuff, I guess, because I tend to enjoy making a lot of content that's free to play friendly, like the Amius guides and whatnot. And just because I have been playing for several years now and I do have a lot of good champions myself, um, like my dungeon teams definitely would not be considered free to play just because you play for a long time. You accumulate champions and your account status goes up, and that's just how it goes. So, okay, if you guys are interested, here are all of my Dung Eon teams, and maybe we can go through a couple of other like progress things as well. So first off the bat, I don't even consider these valid dungeons. I don't remember the last time I had to farm one, the potion keeps. I'm honestly a little bit confused whenever I hear someone who's like in the end game like me, like mention farming one of these. Like I'm very confused, I guess, because like um I'm good, like I'm I'm good for all eternity, just based on the standard like Doom Tower, Curse City, Clan Boss, whatever the heck. Like I'm good. So back to the dungeons. All right, so first one is Iron Twins. Oh, and also I don't claim any of these to be super amazing speedrun teams. It's just my teams. And if you have any suggestions or anything based on my roster, please feel free to go ahead. So Iron Twins takes me about a minute depending on the affinity. And it's basically just Geomancer. Oops. Decrease speed with stagnate. Oh my goodness, it's gonna do that, huh? And then just people to keep them alive and apply some buffs. And basically the idea is that we don't really care how fast this guy goes or how many turns he takes or how much damage he does, because that's kind of beneficial to proccing the Geomancer passive there. Again, these don't exist. We can look at Minotaur, although that doesn't really exist either. These are 3 fully geared champs, so I didn't bother putting in a farmer, but typically I would use Siegfried. But again, it's Minotaur, like you could do this in 10, 12 seconds, with any carry that has a double nuke. Doesn't really matter. Those seconds, like, it's like I always leave this running overnight anyway, so does it really matter if your team takes 7 seconds or 30? No, it really doesn't. Oh gosh, the event dungeon. I think this was like clearly the spike in difficulty for me. Like I did this in like a minute 16, and then this one was just like a little intense, and this is not something I care to farm to the point where I even bothered with a team. I just did stage 20 for 12 seconds in the tournaments for like this ongoing pizza event. Not super interested in this dungeon. What else do we got here? The Ice Golem's Peak. Big classic. Okay, so that is my current team. For 10, you can see it's like a minute 44. This is a hard dungeon. You might have noticed that. Probably one of the harder, more annoying ones, harder to get a fast team. I probably could have some kind of faster team, but yeah, I don't know. Haven't looked that deeply into it. Yeah, like obviously you've just got HP burners and HP burn proccers here, and then just some people to keep them alive, because this boss does do a lot of damage. And if I am going to farm this, I do farm 10. Just so you are aware, because some of these I don't farm 10. So we'll get to those. Moving on to Spider, I do have a full video on this team, so I can link that in the description if you want, but it's like 12 seconds, 5 turns. Nothing super crazy. There are definitely people doing it in less, but yeah, again, you've got HP burner, you've got HP burn proccers, and you've got 2 max HP hitters, so yeah, like I said, it's obviously not a free-to-play team. I have Teodor, I have Wallmaster, I happen to have good awakenings on both of those people. I actually have 2 Teodors, so I could do something with the 2 Teodors, but like, guys, I'm not going to level and book 2 Teodors so that my dungeon teams can be like 3 seconds faster. That is, yeah, I'd rather level some new and interesting champs and progress in some other places. So that was the Spooter. So moving on to the Dragon. Best time is like 58 seconds. So again, nothing out of this world. Definitely plenty of people doing it in a faster time. And it's actually, it's like, that's literally just my Spider team. And then, I don't know. My Dragon team was worse when I made the Spider team. So I just put this team on it. Like, you can literally see, like, it's the Spider team. And yeah, because I knew it would also be fairly strong for Spider, which it is. So that's fine. Again, could surely be improved, I'm sure. And then, so yeah, obviously I do also have Teodor. I have to stop doing that. I like to move the portraits, but I guess it doesn't work when you have a team setup. I'm used to doing like Amius, where you can't have a team setup. But yeah, obviously Teodor can solo this dungeon. So if I really wanted to run this like solo Teodor with some champs, like, you know, in a champ training / dung dive, which I might do occasionally, obviously I would run stage 8 because that's the one that Teodor would be able to solo, at least for me personally. Let's look at him here. Because yeah, so I've got like 328 res, 385 accuracy. My res is just a bit low here, basically. So like if I run him on 10, he is gonna get stunned. He is gonna take a lot of damage from the poisons. So yeah, gear's just not good enough for 10. I'm sure there are people who run 10, but yeah, you need some really good gear for that. So yeah, if I'm gonna run the solo Teodor, I'm going to run it on 8. And yeah, like this is just a solo Teodor time. He does that, no problems. I like if I'm going for the gear, I just do 10. Like I want to give myself the best chances or whatever and do the best one. But yeah, occasionally I'll go for the Teodor thing. Just depends what I'm doing. If I remember, like if I'm okay with it taking some more time, whatever. It just depends what's up. All right, Fire Knight's Castle. This is obviously a big one as well. This is like probably a big Marius mission hold up for people, is having to do Fire Knight 10 on auto. And yeah, tough dungeon. You can see like I had like some pretty garbage times here. Like, so yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not farm this dungeon. This is not my team also. This is, so if I'm gonna farm this, I farm 6 because I have done the Marius mission and everything. Like obviously you can see I've done 10 here. But yeah, my team is just slow, and it failed occasionally. Let me see if I even see it here. No, I don't even see it. I guess I probably had to make room for something else. So I use like double Padrig, Neldor, Creatine, and something to clear waves, I imagine. And yeah, it was just, or no, I guess yeah, so it'd be double Padrig, Neldor, Creatine, and Newt. And yeah, it cleared waves really slow. Waves was like the biggest issue for me. yeah, just need some better gear, some better champs, and just it's just way too slow for me. So if I'm gonna farm this, I'm farming stage 6 and I'm using this team. So like, yeah, Harima clearing the waves, getting a little combo with Mikage there, 2 freezers, max HP, 2 ally attack. So nothing too extreme there. Clearly an area of the game that I could improve in. I, yeah, really don't care about making a 10 team at the current moment. I have a Law as the Sunbearer, and I was kind of thinking like maybe I should do like a counterattack team, but again, nothing I've really looked into at the current moment. So, all right. Sand Devil 25. I really only farm this if you can get a prism shard as the reward in the tournament, and then, you know, I get all of the other rewards in the tournament, and I also get this stuff to upgrade my gear and reroll the ascensions and whatnot. And I have quite a bit of this, so yeah, definitely could be using that a bit more, but yeah, I mean, the big holdup is really the dust, right? Like, do I have enough good ascensions for them to be even worth upgrading? No, not really. I definitely upgrade anything that was worth upgrading. And then the team here, best time, 2nd minute, 23, 46 seconds. It's just Godseeker, Aniri, and Newt duo combination here. And I have a full video on this as well. It's one of my more popular videos. If you want to know like the gear requirements, speed, and everything on that, it's actually like if you're in the end game or around there, it's actually like super easy gear wise. Like if you look at this, like 8200 HP, 4900 defense, 220 speed, very low. I'm pretty sure it could even be lower than that. You don't need res, you don't need accuracy. And then just fairly standard Newt build. So that's what I'm using for the Sand Devil here. And I guess this is the last one, huh? The Phantom Shogun's Grove. I actually only made a team for this recently. It's 15 seconds, so I guess it's like decent. I don't know. I got Senna like a few months ago. So she's definitely made her way into a lot of my teams. So yeah, like Senna, Opard, and Clanfather, that it makes everybody go super fast. Like we probably get 2 turns before the boss goes. I find Ramantu super useful in singular boss fights with just a singular target because he is so good at that, right? With his one ability that applies like every debuff under the sun. And then obviously you can get some big damage from Taros and my little rotisserie chicken. I don't even know if Rotos gets a turn. I think he's like my highest crit damage champ, so he's tanking. But yeah, let's just run it. Let's see what happens. It's like 12 seconds, right? I think it could go faster or slower than 10 seconds, but yeah, if you got any suggestions here, let me know, because I just I just realized this Senna stuff works on like every boss, so I went for it. Okay, that's gonna be done. So yeah, that is that. And again, I realize this is literally the least free-to-play friendly team you've ever seen in your entire life. It has Senna, it has Taurus, it has Rotos. You know, maybe even to some extent Ramantu, people are getting stuck at the tag mission or what have you. I think that's really the only one that would hold you up, right? There's maybe like the all secret rooms one, but you can just wait for the easy rotation on that one. But okay, so that is all of the dung teams. As for maybe like a couple of other things, so like let's talk about Curse City. This is a hot place, right? So obviously I'm doing both Amiuses every rotation, been doing that for at least a year now. Most of you guys are here for the Amius videos, so that's fine. You guys know all about that. I did 78 rooms this rotation, and I am dunsies. So typically I'll do like all of these. It looks like maybe I didn't feel like putting like blood shield rings on. I think I did that last time, so maybe I'll double back for that. It looks like this one I probably just have to manual this. But usually I get stuck like at the very intro to Soul Cross. Like sometimes I make it a little bit further, but yeah, this is usually where I get stuck, and it's more just like a roster thing. Like I just need to level some of these champions. Like I do not have a single 60 champ in here, so I'll have to get around to Phoenix and Farakin and like Soulbound Bowyer and whoever the heck else we can use in here. Yeah, obviously I need to level Wukong. Suzerain Catan, I don't know, dude. I don't know about that. Two Geomancers, not super duper cutting it here. Obviously you can see I have Tholen, I have Thalesia, who I just leveled, so maybe it'll be fine once I get that all worked out. Blood Gorge. So yeah, it basically just becomes a like kind of need to get these champs leveled like situation when I get to this point of it. This I have some good champs, but it was just incredibly slow. Like Duchess, Stagnate, and Prisma. That's not really it, right? You're gonna need to level the Yannicka or something. And then on normal, I do all rooms every rotation and Amius. That's no problem. So, but yeah, hard, definitely quite a bit more challenging. And you can see I've got Carnage with 100 extra fragments here, so I've been doing okay here for quite some time. I'll claim him during whatever. I know my gear for him isn't going to be good, so I'm patient. I'm holding off, whatever. I'll summon him eventually. Doom Tower, obviously been doing all rotations for years and have videos up on like free-to-play versions of most of the boss fights and stuff. And some secret rooms, if you guys are curious. Clan boss, I have a video up for my teams. It's just very basic here. Classic Myth Heir, Sweerin. I used to use Geomancer, recently switched to her just for a video, and I just kept it because it seemed to be working. So I have a key available, so may as well, right? So there you go. Amazing clan boss run. Faction Wars, obviously did everything. Have Lydia ages ago on normal. Hard, you can, take a quick peek here, see where I'm strong, see where I'm weak. Barbs and dwarves, I guess, are the strongest. Everything else kind of struggling a bit, but very challenging. Similar to the Curse City situation, I need to get the correct champs leveled, and then obviously like some of this is so specific that I'll have to use some sets or level some specific champs. Like this is Provoke, so I need to get like a Provoke set here, or like this guy provokes, I believe. So yep, you guys know all about that, I'm sure. And I guess we could do Hydra, right? So we could do like Hydra, Chimera. I don't even know if I've run this this week. 1 out of 3. Okay, so that is my Nightmare team. Again, not free to play friendly at all. So that's okay. I told myself I was going to build a Titus team, and I did level all those champions, but I didn't do that. So very late Titus team video coming from me someday. So that's the team. It's okay. Nothing crazy. Brutal, it looks like is the one that I have not run. But we're actually tanking this week. Our clan's doing like that tanking thing, but this would be my team, and it's like a 200 million damage team. Could be a little more, a little less, depending on the rotation. And I want to replace Ugo with Grakos turn Drake. You guys probably saw earlier I was running him through Masteries, so we'll see how that goes. And then the Heart team, I've kind of been trying to figure out like what I want to do, I guess, because I have so many like kind of second rate nukers or whatever you want to call it that I could use in the team. I have so many support champions. I just have so many options that I haven't really optimized it to get the most on a lower difficulty, like hard. So right now I'm just, it looks like this is maybe what I tried this week because it's locked out. So yeah. And that could have a varying degree of success depending on just what I tried or whatever. But I don't know. This was probably 200 mil or something not super impressive for a lower difficulty, but whatever. I'll get that all figured out someday. Oh yeah, and then also I don't have time to manual this for like hours every week, so these are just, it's always a quick battle for me every time. And then Chimera, same here. I'm absolutely not autoing this in a billion years. I do Nightmare and Brutal. I haven't done, I can't one key Ultra Nightmare yet, but I use this and it goes to the turn limit, but it only does like 5 trials. And it's probably like a 150 million, maybe. So again, nothing crazy. I need to build the Titus team. I know. I built Titus. I did not build the team yet, but guys, I am slowly working on there. I'm gonna get with the meta from months ago. I got this. So yeah, Titus team maybe coming soon. No promises. Probably never. Let's be realistic. But okay, you guys, there was sort of a brief overview of most of my teams. I guess we left out PvP, but you guys have seen like or I mean, I don't know if you've seen it, but I have posted like, I posted a tag team video recently, and I did like a live arena video a while back, and then classic arena, that just doesn't really exist as a mode, right? Aren't we all just farming free arbiter like matches and staying in gold 5? So yeah, no need to post anything crazy there. I'm just taking freebies like the rest of us. But all right, guys, if you have any suggestions or questions or anything, as always, feel free to let me know. And thank you so much for watching. Take care. Goodbye.